today we are going to be assembling the Snode motorized magnetic elliptical machine. So we're going to begin with taking everything out of the box and laying it on the floor so it's nice and easily accessible throughout the process, and we can see where everything is and what needs to be done. So it does come with a very detailed user manual, and as we build it, we'll put pictures in the corner to show what part of the user manual is being performed right now. So as you'll see, most of the parts come with the screws and the nuts already attached to them, so you have to unscrew them and then connect the two parts, which is really good because the chances of you missing or losing the screws is much less. Only a few of them were in a plastic bag separately, so those we had to put together ourselves, but for the rest of it they came installed already and we just had to unscrew them and then screw them back again. So here you'll see that we're going to connect the electrical cord, which is going to be controlling the system and the display. And then we're going to connect our two rods together and then also screw them in place. So right here, we're screwing them in place, and it does come with the key, so you can use that to make sure that the key fits the screws nice and tight. So now we're going to put on the two handlebars that go on either side. So to do that, you first need to build the base for it, which is of two parts. So this part that is vertical is going to go on both sides, and then there's another part that's going to go horizontal at the bottom where you will be placing your feet. So we're going to connect that to the back of the machine, and then also connect that with the rod in the front, and just make sure that all the connections are nice and strong and tight. Then you're going to repeat the same process on the other side as well and make sure that everything is nice and tight there too. Everything that you need for this project is going to come with the box, so you don't need to go find your own tools. Now we're going to put on the handlebars, so you're going to repeat that process on one side and then again on the other side too. Here's what it looks like once you have them installed. And now we're going to go ahead and install these pads where you place your feet. Now you will notice that they are put in the wrong direction. So there's this edge at the bottom that should be facing towards the front of the machine, but we had put it wrong initially and it's facing backwards. So we're going to replace that and make sure that they're facing the right way afterwards, and you'll see that we fix that later on. So now we're going to go ahead and install the end caps on both sides and make sure that they're nice and secure on there. It does say on both of them which side goes where, so that makes the process a little bit easier. Once that is done, we're going to move on to install the stationary handlebars. So if you don't want to move your arms and you just want to hold on to the handlebars, then you're going to use these. And in between these handlebars is where the display is going to go. So we connected the cords previously. Now we're going to connect them to the display and then mount it on here. And it comes with the screws, so you're going to take them out and then attach it to the mount there and then put the screws back in. As you can see, it's a bit of a process, so I recommend coming from underneath here and lining up the mount and display a little bit better. It makes it easier that way. So this is what it looks like once everything is done. It has this blue LED light, looks very nice. So you use this knob to set the level of resistance. There are 16 levels. You can also use it in different modes: manual, cardio, sports mode, beginner mode, advanced mode, and you can set them up with your app as well. It also has a heart rate sensor on the handlebars, so you can track your heart rate, how that's doing as you are progressing. And you can also put in your weight in the system and it will track that for you as well. This machine is great for toning your arms, shoulders, tightening your hips and thighs, and also for your legs as well. So a lot of benefits from just one machine, and depending on the level of resistance you're using, you'll see different results. As you can see here, we fixed the foot pads so they're facing the right way now, and they actually prevent you from falling or slipping off of the machine. There is no noise issue that we have noticed at all. So now we'll put my iPad or iPhone, either one fits, and you can even charge it because the machine is plugged into a power supply. So you just connect your charging cord and you can charge your iPhone or iPad as well. Let us know if you have any questions or if there are any specific features you would like for us to review next.